Alright, hey, I'm having lunch, but I'm going to review some footage for Mr. Nick, Mr. St. Nick, and I will, I guess, do subtitles is what I was thinking. And I have Wiz on my other screen so I can try to look up stuff if anything stands out. I kind of missed the first hand, but looked like you were saying Queen Jack's a little thin, I think. Not sure what 7-6 hand is here. Is it spine versus spine? That line seems fine. I don't think we're too incentivized to stab the flop there on 7-6. I think people, when they don't like range bet these boards that are commonly range bet, a little suspicious, and then our gutter is not that great. Probably would just stab turn though, if it checks to us. Ace jack off. Not sure what happened here. Limp ISO to 4. Yeah, that's fine. I go 5 out of position, but it's whatever. Does this mean you're going 3 in position? It's a little small, but super nitpicky, doesn't matter. Small c-bet seems fine. It's a lot of madness. We got 5 tables going on. And checking stats and stuff. Pretty nice. Versus cutoff open for queen 10 off versus like a reg. I probably will roll for a low frequency 3-bet. I don't know if green means fish. Versus fish, I pretty much just pure call though. Top left is heads up. I might look at it once in a while, but I don't know anything, so I don't know if I'm going to have anything useful to say. So kind of just looking at the reg tables. Just because I don't know any heads up theory. Queen 10, what happened? They check back. Yeah, versus fish. Like once they check back, it's probably, I don't see them starting to bet a lot. It's like usually indicative potentially of a passive fish. So yeah, just better hand. Overbet seems reasonable. Don't hate going any size like 66 plus probably. With the heart, maybe I like size down or something, but I don't know if it really matters. Like they would have bet their hearts on the flop, so I don't think it's that relevant. Don't think we changed too much here. I think net block size is fine. I think 75 even versus fish is fine. Trying to figure out what they have, like Jack X, and then like a lot of King X I think would bet flop like King 9, King Queen, like Ace King types of gut shots and stuff. But they could have King clubs. But it's fish, it's super wide. I'd probably size up to like half or 75 just because versus fish, and it's pretty easy if they like raise. I don't know, probably just have to fold versus river raise, but block can't be bad. I think the main thing is we just want to be betting ourselves. Like after we overbet turn, I just don't think they will stab enough like fish that check flop. I just assume they're gonna be passives. Queen 7, I kind of missed what happened in this hand. Let's see. We open in small blind calls or something. This is heads up hand. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to offer anything, so I'm gonna skip that one. Looks like you were potentially calling with queen high, which I've heard in heads up can be a pretty good hand. We have small blind call on table 3. And donk, yeah, we just kind of got a call. Even versus like, versus half pot, I probably pitch. I don't know. Might be close. Yep, that's probably what I do. Oh, we got 4-bet by ace. Oh, we get 4-bet jam. Nice. Okay, easy decision. Interesting thing is like what our calling range is. What, they're 24, 21, 8.9? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's a thing in Wizard to just jam like that. I think I just see 4-bet jams in like, I don't know, what do I even see it in small blind versus big blind mostly? So So yeah, not sure what our threshold should be there. Jack 4, yeah, I don't mind ISOing. Versus the limp, table 3. And just range bet. Yeah, I would just hammer this Jack 4 now for sure. It's probably overbet, give up river is the line I take. Looks good. Yep, nice hand. A6 off with a spade seems fine. Not the worst board in the world to just range bet. People don't attack enough for sure. Is this a heads up? I'm not sure. No, it's button versus big blind on the top right. That, yeah, seems fine. Stab with the queen there. Let me see if I can find if Wiz does any jams with the low jack versus hijack stuff until a new hand pops up. 10-8 off, I think, depending rake. Maybe versus min open it can like get in there and do some stuff. But I'm wondering if it can like mix 3-bet fold if you're playing polarized strategy or calls at all. Not too sure. Yeah, Undergun's not supposed to play any, or they don't even have the all-in size here. Maybe in research they have it or something, but it's not a default thing. Okay, we got aces and we have ace 10. Sorry, I was looking at wizard stuff. Also, let's just check the 10-8 threshold. Yeah, it can mix call fold. I mean, fold's probably fine pending rake. This is 500, so yeah, 10-8 is probably fine to fold. All right, we got a small blind call. It looks like they're pretty big whale, like 62-15, right? So definitely just bet small here. And then I think like versus 62 VPIP, we can honestly just try to show down to the river after they call a small bet, probably, pending the runouts. Looks like the table 3 and 5 are heads up, so I'll just be looking at tables 1, 2, and 4 for the most part. We get ace king of hearts multi-way. Probably just check here without the backdoor flush draw. I mean, you can exploitively go 25 or something, but yeah, multi-way without the backdoor flush draw. Just check. So that looks good. Oh, it's 4 ways? Yeah, for sure. We just got a range check, I think, especially with the button player. And then, yeah, just I got to fold here, I think. We have some baby flush on table 3, the heads up thing. Yeah, I don't know. Call seems reasonable. Eight at 8 poker. I'm not too familiar with that. What are the rest? They're all stars. Okay. Oh, I have not been paying attention to the subtitles at all. Sorry, I've been zoning out. I might rewatch with the commentary later and then look at any spots and let you know if I see anything. Ace jack off when they go 3. I'm just gonna like almost pure squeeze this, I think, without any reads. And this player is what, 17-0? That's kind of not enough hands. We have 12 hands, so yeah, but kind of looks like they're a fish. So I would just go to like 14 big blinds, I think, 15 maybe 14 big blinds or something. Yeah, I mean, fold's not the absolute worst thing. I do think it's like fish ISOing a fish, so I think we can expand here if we want to. You can obviously just choose suited or ace queen off plus. But something to consider. It's definitely getting loose. Yeah, I was trying to. Yeah, Wizard doesn't have limp, so I was trying to see if they have like that, but it's not going to be possible to look that up. So. King 7 suited, if it's first reg, I'll mix low frequency 3-bet, and it looks like 23-13, so yeah, something to consider. I don't know if we're checking the RNG or not, but I also don't know if you're playing polarized or linear from big blind. I think both are totally fine. But yeah, King 7 does get in there a sliver if we want to follow. And then instead of worrying about pre-flop, let me see. Is it check? Yeah, they check back. You know, King's pretty good for their check back range. We're gonna just bet polarize, I think, on that kind of turn. So I'd mostly check this hand. Just check call, I think. Pending sizes. And they go that size, it's ripping King X plus, I think. They don't really have a desire to check back. The other hands, they could have, you know, Queen 10, 9, 10, like gut shot stuff. And then here we probably fold river. If they go really large, they're just representing check back flush on the flop, which is kind of rare. Or straights too, probably go that size. And then they probably choose like 75 with most like super strong 2 pairs or sets. But they shouldn't have too many of those types of hands. Ace 10 off, yeah, I don't think we need to 4-bet this. Or is this a limp re-raise? Yeah. Oh, they have 16 bigs? Yeah, we gotta pitch. For sure. I like the smaller size versus short stack though, the 3 big blind ISO. Seems good to me. Just check back 7-5 clubs. Don't hate just outright stabbing, but check raise is fine too. Ace 10-0 we should mix, I think. 4-bet calls. Versus this dumbass sizing, that might actually be right sizing. So this looks like a reg, but with spade you gotta call for sure. And then probably just give up here. If they check, I don't hate starting to stab maybe. Yeah, it's interesting because 75 on the flop, they're really representing polarized range. So if we want to stab, I assume it would be small. And if this is a good hand to do it or not, I think it's decent. We get to bluff the flush draws. I think people could conceivably over stab the 75 on 5-2-3. Yeah, my guess is if we do want to bet, it's bet small, and I feel like this hand can probably do it. And maybe prefer to check back like ace queen type of stuff. If we have those pre, which we should have some amount. We go for the check back. I think we have probably a mandatory bluff now. I'll probably just shove it. Yeah, maybe you have a read that the guy is like really tight or something. is definitely interesting. That's probably the most interesting hand so far, so I might try to pull that up. Yeah, I'm gonna rewind to that hand and pull up the whiz for that one. I'm curious if we're stabbing the ace-10. So we got 5 spades, deuce, diamonds, and 3 spades. 5 spades. Yeah, I'm guessing that 75 is gonna be the default. It's pretty close. Let's change it to that. Probably should be playing no raises here. And then what was the turn? 7 of clubs. Queens, they should probably never really be checking, right? Like a small amount with one specific combo with the spade and the diamond. But the EVs are pretty similar. And I would assume we just bet like really small here. That's like 25% is the default. We don't have ace-10 pre, I guess. So comparable hands are like kind of like king, queen, ace-jack off, and they seem kind of indifferent. Yeah, I wonder what pre looks like. Yeah, this is different. This is like a 12 big blind raise, so yeah, maybe a good point of you just preferring to call there when they go 10 big blinds. Versus 12, it's like mixing. I thought it would mix like call and 4-bet. Actually, I didn't know it'd fold, but it is versus 12, so yeah. Maybe versus 10, it's good, but looks like check down is fine potentially. I mean, maybe we can beat queen, king types of hands. I don't know. King jack types of hands. We do have some amount of showdown since it's just small blind versus button. 6-5, we get 3-bet and called, I guess. Oh no, oh, it's heads up. Oh fuck me, this ace-10 hand is is heads up. God damn it. So I was completely looking at the wrong spot. I ignore everything I said the last 10 minutes. God damn it. Heads up for sure. I think we have showdown. Yeah, I'll just try to remember to just watch the left 2 tables. Tables 1 and 4. Yeah, versus cold 4, just defaulting to pitch for sure. Especially when they go 3x. Like versus 2.5x out of position, we get put in kind of harder spot. Damn, they gotta check back. King Queen, that's kind of gnarly. And he rage quits even though he could have lost a bunch more. Interesting. Speed up a bit. Just try to focus on 6 max. Ah, there we got 3 tables now. Versus dumb size, I don't know. Like 10-8 suited, I feel like I'm in a more tough position. I feel like 10-7 suited, I just pitch. Especially versus a short stack. Looks like a good table, though. Alright, 4 tables, let's go. Or squeeze, I think it's a little weak. We got a pitch. Just calling like Queen King suited plus, I guess. Yeah, small ISO, table 3 versus short stack looks good. Kind of bullshitty flop. I think you can do anything. Yeah, backdoor flush draws don't really matter here when they have 20 big blinds. I think checking is pretty viable. So we have net read, and 3x. I probably fold in these positions. We got low jack cutoff. We got 3x. We got net. Yeah, you got to get out of there, dude. You got to escape. I didn't see the other notes, but I just saw it said net. Where's min click? I will continue ace jack. Nice flop. Versus that kind of sizing, plus no spade, I'm going to lean towards call. Smaller, I don't hate check raise. Checks back, I'm just going to bet the hand myself, at least 50p, yeah. Yeah, that seems like a good line to me. I kind of missed this hand on the top right. We have king high, it looks like. Bluff catch scenario. Let's look at that one real quick. So 2.5 small blind call, 3 ways. Bet 1 big blind, kind of funky, not really sure what we're accomplishing with that. But for the raise, I definitely fold. We're not like deep enough for our backdoor equity to really matter, and like a king might not even be live, so I just will fold that there. I think is my take on table 2. Did they check turn? Yeah, turn. Let's check. Yeah, kind of weird spot. Guess I don't hate the small bet on the flop, but I don't like it if we're gonna call a check raise. Might not be that bad though. Might be pretty close. Alright, let's see what else we get. Jack 10 suited. Take it down. Okay, we got some playable hands there. Alright, blind versus blind. Probably check a lot on mono boards. Maybe ace high lets us bet a lot, but I would default to check unless I like roll really aggro. Or range check? Yeah, perhaps it's fine. Let me pull it up real quick. I'll look up blind versus blind, see the default strategy, and see if we lose any EV from range checking. So let me just pull it up real quick. An ace, 9, deuce, all spades. Alright, let's see the default strat. So default strat, we bet a good amount of time. Is our 9x betting much? Sure, can mix, kind of laddered based on strength. And the EV for the small blind is 3. So if we simplify to a range check, let's see if we lose anything. Which I think is fine simplification. Anytime we can simplify anything, why not? I think it's nice to have that option at least. Yeah, the EV is the same. And could have checked the big blind strategy. They're supposed to like not bet anything, and I think people will overstab, allowing us to over check raise or whatever we want to do. So yeah, range check, TLDR seems fine. They're just trying to shut us down, I think. Ace 9 suited, looks like we bet. I missed the 2's hand. It looks like blind versus blind, and we fold without a heart. That seems okay. Not sure what we're looking at right now. Oh, we're looking at the 10's hand with the cold 4 board. I mean, these people are just like going massive. This is a really frustrating spot. I honestly have no fucking idea what I'd do. I probably fold versus size, to be honest. Let's look at a pre-sim real quick. I'm not sure how much it matters because the guy opened 3.5x, but cut off button. Yeah, this is not gonna. It's nowhere close because the sizes are way off. But just curious, like 10s is barely winning versus the sizings, which is like a whole almost race size smaller, but it's barely winning here. I probably just pitch, dude. Never feels good, but I think that sizing is fucking stupid. And 9-8, I would just be showing down still here. Yeah, nice hand. And then I would just take a note. We got a 52 VPIP player that didn't stab, pretty weak holding. Mr. iClown here. Yeah, great fold with the 10s in my opinion. I mean, you can open 3. The guy in the big blind here is 30 big blinds, so I'm usually not going that size, but just nitpicking. And then not sure what we're looking at. Some hand history versus Ronnie Dawes. Who's that? That's the 4-better, yeah. So what are we showing here? Just, I don't know, I'll have to rewatch it with the audio later, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think isoing this is fine. It's also short stack, so it's kind of conflicting. Like, right, they're fish on one hand. Also, our hand isn't that powerful as a short stack. I think it's fine. When in doubt, over ISO fish, it's gotta be worthwhile. And I guess you're trying to get through a check down. Mando bluff now, and I'd go. Yeah, the sizing looks good. I mean, I would probably stab a turn, but I think this line's fine also. And I'd squeeze 10s to like 12 big blinds here at least, maybe 13. Yep, that looks good. I didn't really see the action for this ace-jack offhand. We can look at it real quick. Undergun, bet small, barrel, yeah, I guess. I don't know if we raise at any point. What the hell? Okay, so this guy fucking limp clicks us. Bit station, top of range, I have to call. Midwit, GTO nerd. Well, apparently not, buddy. If they limp re-raise you. Chip shuffle, then bluff double barrel high equity. I don't know, dude. I fucking hate this spot as well. Why are your 10s always getting shot on? I guess versus the click we have to peel is my guess. Yeah, could be a nice fold though. I mean, once we call, it's 56 in the middle, and we're like barely 1.5 SPR. We're less than that. Not good. Not good. I don't hate the fold at all. Whoa, we got a top set here. Let's see. Okay, what happens? Yo, 2.25 call squeeze. Yeah, call. Occasionally 4-bet I think is fine, depending on this guy's pretty whaley, like a 34 VPIP. They probably want to, nicely incentivize to squeeze, so definitely can 4-bet. I don't know if you're low rolls or aggro or whatever, but yeah. Oh, and they just rip it? Okay, nice. I mean, yeah, I think you have to just get felted on that one. If they have something. Nice, nice. Good shit. Definitely take note of that. I mean, those like Jack 10 X boards with like the flush draw I think sometimes get jammed, but I don't think 10-9-8 Rainbow gets jammed. It's just like such a good board for you, especially for two people. They have gutter though, but I feel like that's gotta be a range check, especially multi-way, right? That seems like a pretty big punt. I would take a note of that. I mean, you already have them purple, maybe purple's whale. Ace Queen-O, what happened? We 3-bet and then barrel the king. Yeah, just range barrel. You don't. Yeah, that's fine. Probably even go smaller. Uh, 7-6-4. Yeah, I think we just range check those exploitively. King queen suit. 4-bet at some frequency probably, but I'd probably mostly call. Nice. Yeah, I think I spent a lot of time on that. What I thought was small blind versus button, but it was actually heads up. So that's not ideal, but the rest look cool. I feel like there's some spots where you can consider rolling for like more aggro options if you want to play polarized from big blind, for example. But the rest seem good. I like both of those 10s folds, I think. That limp re-raise, yeah, when it's 28 bigs, that's just kind of outlandish, and I think the fold's good. Yeah. No, their other hands are sticking out, but I will rewatch with the audio and then ping you if I see anything. Good shit, dude. See ya.